Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Gemini for the month of June 2023. Hello, my Gemmies. So on June 3rd at 11:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon enters Sagittarius. So this is in your 7th house of relationships. So business is highlighted. Business partnerships are highlighted. The spotlight can be more on marriages with this energy. There may be problems with the balance of power in your relationships with others. You will probably feel like moving to greener pastures. Increased stability is more likely. Relationships with parents improve. Making amends with parents and setting things right with your ancestors. There could be a lot of communications going on between your family members, or they could be making plans to come and visit you. You may have trouble maintaining a consistent path and direction with your goals right now. Many possibilities present themselves to you. You may have bouts of nervousness and anxiety. This can be a busy time period for you. A peaceful partnership and mutual trust can be happening. Marriage for some of you is bliss. A love relationship may turn more serious. Your mate is very supportive of you now. If there has been relationship tension, this is an easing of tension and the settling of hostilities. A great time to mingle if you're single. You can be more out and about or making plans with friends to hang out with this energy. Then on June 5th at 9:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Leo in the 3rd house of communications. A wall may be going up with your relationships to your siblings, certain friends, relatives, or neighbors. An air of formality and detachment seems to be present. Also, isolation from relatives. This is a good time to express yourself in words. Poetry, literature may attract you. You can be getting along with your neighbors and relatives. Relationships with relatives or in-laws can be a little bit uncomfortable or awkward, but not enough to break the peace. This is usually a pleasant period in relationships, but occasionally someone with unrealistic expectation oversteps their bounds and creates tension that reluctantly needs to be addressed. You will probably have a tendency to procrastinate during this time, and if ever there was a good time for procrastination, this period of time is. The relationships with relatives or in-laws may be uncomfortable. Let me see. Others may be put off by your vanity or preoccupation of yourself at this time. Your sense of what is beautiful may not be popular. Avoid overindulgence and gluttony. Then on the 11th, Pluto goes retrograde till October 27th. This is going to be in your 8th house. This is clarity. You can be dealing with your health issues. You can be more interested in relationships. Not the easiest time for money, or careful when dealing with legal issues or having to tie up loose ends before you move forward with certain situations. Relatives may be very manipulative now and seek to use you for their own personal agenda. Neighbors may give you weird vibes. Some may seem creepy to you. You will probably have noticed that there's an intensity or intimacy level of your relationship has increased. You may get weird vibes from someone you don't know who's too interested in you or obsessed with you. For some of you, this could be dealing with a stalker, God forbid. In intimate relationships, you may have to deal with issues of possessiveness and jealousy or emotional manipulation and blackmail. Issues of power and control in relationships are common. If you are starting a new relationship now, be very careful about that fatal attraction because it can end badly. There is a greater chance that others will develop an obsession over you. You may be very attractive to the wrong sort of people at the wrong sort of time. Relationships deepen in intensity and are very sexual. Okay, then on the 11th at 6:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in your 1st house, Mercury enters Gemini. You're prone to talk a lot and voice your opinion nearly on every subject. Pause long enough to let others get in a word in edgewise. You could be stuck at a crossroads in your life, and there could be something heavy on your mind regards to love relationships here. This could be trying to take a love relationship to the next level, or it could be like you're not ready to be in a relationship, but at the same time you're ready to be in a relationship, and you could be talking to somebody or sleeping with somebody at this time, and it may feel right, but at the same time it's like, I shouldn't because I just got out of a relationship kind of situation. But do what do you okay? Or this could be reevaluating a relationship at this time that you need to think about letting go of because of certain things that are going on and not happening at this time. For some of you, you may think, maybe you're thinking about getting a divorce because you may be thinking, oh my God, like we're really at the end here and this person's not even trying anymore. Like you two are separated, you don't live in houses, you don't do nothing with each other, and it's like there's no point in staying. Or it could be like it's complicated relationship and you're done being complicated and now you're like, I really want a relationship with this person. You could be accused of things you did not do, or that at the very least make people suspicious of you. Be extremely clear in your intentions with your words. Even giving or receiving simple instructions can get twisted. Avoid intentional deception or fraud. Then on the 17th at 1:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturn goes in retrograde till November 17th. On my YouTube channel, I will be putting up the dates when these planets like move and change and stuff like that, okay? So I think it's like November 27th or something like that. This is not the easiest time period for you when it comes to business. Career can be going through changes at this time. This is in your 10th house. Business could be slow with this energy, or people could be leaving and coming into your life or coming into your career, firing, hiring, laid off. You can be leaving your job at this time and looking for a better paying job with this energy. You're likely to get ahead in your career for some of you, and old obstacles to success are removed. New positions offer greater power and prestige. You can be feeling the need to stand out more and to be seen. Or you could be at a crossroads with your career or even with your friendships. Be careful about your reputation now and how others perceive you. You may be set up for a fall or disgrace. Career success may have little meaning to you now, and you may wish to retire or resign. Then on the 18th at 12:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so the moon starts out in Gemini till 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then it moves into the sign of Cancer in your second house of money. So for some of you in Australia, hey, I got a lot of you girls there. Some of you in the continent of Africa and Asia, you're going to be experiencing that energy, okay? So your personal popularity increases. Others will tend to lean on you now for emotional support and confide in you. Watch for a tendency of overindulgence. You may lack self-discipline now more than usual. Your home life and your relationships with the women should be very tranquil. This is a peaceful time for you. For some of you, you're very happy during this time period with this energy. This is a good time to spend with family and friends. You can be more about your social life, and I think that's why you're very happy about it. You enjoy the change of routine. You may be more sentimental. The only downside is to watch for self-indulgent. This could also be dealing with certain situations you never dealt before and having new experience. Those of you in your teens, 20s, or even early 30s, you could be having new experiences at this time, or new emotional experience, and this could be dealing with grief at this time. This could be dealing with grief of a partner or family member or whoever died in the month of May. And this could be a bit of a time period here where you may experience the rest of your grieving, or you could be, or at this time you can be getting over something very quickly. Those of you in your 30s, like certain situations you're trying to process very quickly, or you're not trying to hold on to certain things, or you're not allowing things to escalate in your life because the new moon is quincunxing Pluto in retrograde in your 8th house. So this could be also you dealing with relationships, and this could be like you dealing with toxic or abusive relationships, or this could be dealing with an ex-baby mama or baby daddy drama, and you're not allowing the narrative to go left. Like you're really trying to be compromising, you're trying to be about bigger picture, you're trying to negotiate, you're just trying here, okay? Because you don't want the situation to go left, and you don't want this person to like really win the situation as well, so you're trying to be very strategic as possible, even though it's a very delicate situation, okay? June 21st at 10:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters Cancer. This is in your second house of money, dealing with your financial Sakara tag. Also, you have a water trine happening So this means that your emotional self is really dictating your money situation. So this is a beautiful time to delve into prayer consciousness, or this is a really good time to delve into spirituality with this energy. But you are more about your financial sakarte at this time. You are likely to spend more, so watch your spending, especially if you're trying to save money with this energy. You may have trouble sticking with a budget. Your sense of value of things should be accurate. The sun is quincunxing Pluto in retrograde in the second house with your 8th house. You feel, for some of you here, those of you who are going to college now, and those of you who have turned 18 and stuff like that, this may not be the easiest time period for you emotionally. So you could be really going through it emotionally at this time. So you could be, dealing with love relationships at this time, and now you're going to different colleges with this energy and stuff, or you could be like splitting the friendships and stuff like that. So this could be a emotionally rough experience. For others of you in your teens, this could be your friends moving to different states or country at this time. So again, this is not the easiest time period for you. You're at a crossroads in your life with this energy, especially when it comes to important things that you want to do in your life. For some of you, this could be dealing with career. And career could really be taking off at this time, but it may be in a different country or a different state, or you may have to uproot your family in order to get this opportunity kind of situation here as well. So it's really hard for you at this time. For some of you, you may have something heavy on your mind to do. This could be like even leaving like a marriage at this time, because you're at a crossroads with this energy, and maybe you have strong feelings for somebody else with this energy, but it's very hard for you to move because you also have this obligations that you have to deal with, and family obligations and stuff like that. So it could be something like that going on with this energy. For some of you, you may have to be going through your mental process because there is a new love relationship, but also things in your life could also be happening like 1, 2, 3, like one right after another. So I feel like the month of June is going to be very fast for you, and very you want to slow the train down as much as possible, but you really can't slow the train down. So whatever it is that you started in May, the train, it's like, we gotta go, and you just like going, and trying to slow the train down at the same time, and the train is like, we're not slowing down, bitch. So it's like that kind of situation happening. June 26th at 8:24 p.m. Mercury enters your second house in the sign of Cancer. You can be keeping track of your financial statements more closely now. You might make financial mistakes or omissions that affect your credit. It's not the time for generosity. I feel for some of you, disagreements with others, financial issues are more likely. Make sure you know the true value of something before you go buying or selling it. You may end up paying too much or getting too little for it. Your checking account may not be balanced. You may not want to deal with your parents now, but you feel like you must in order to keep the peace. This is probably the best to stay at home. It's not the best time for generosity. This is an excellent time to take care of accounting. Financial contracts tend to work out favorably. The speed of your everyday life makes events more interesting. Your curiosity is likely to increase, and your perception about the world is clearer. Communications of all types is favored. You may receive more letters and phone calls with this energy. This is not usually a time when the pace of life becomes so fast that you can develop nervous anxiety with this energy, or even a complete mental breakdown, because everything is happening like one rate on. I feel like this month for you, everything is going to be on top of each other, which is not a bad thing, but it's very daunting, okay? And then a lot of new responsibilities are going to be catching you off guard. For some of you, you could be moving out of your parents' house for the first time and living on your own, and having to deal with certain responsibilities because parents aren't going to pay your bills once you move out, so it's like very daunting. June 30th at 5:06 p.m. Neptune goes retrograde in your 10th house. Not the easiest energy time for career. The rose color classes come off. This is reevaluating your career direction. For some of you, this could be changing your major. You can, and this is till December. I think December 3rd. No. Yes, December 3rd or 10th. For some of you, this is reevaluating your career direction, and you can find people at work can be challenging, or you're not getting along with coworkers or clients. You can find that others don't understand you, and you're kind of getting into a lot of power struggles with those in authority, and you don't like them throwing their weight on you, or you're not getting along with other coworkers at this time, or you could find that you're not getting along with your partner at this time with this energy. For some of you, or any kind of, you want credit, you want admiration, you want your thank you at this time, and you may feel devalued with this energy. You could also be putting your foot down when it comes to other people, and you're not trying to obligate yourself to other people at this time with this energy. And I feel like, because it could be a situation where you're like the only person at home, and other people could be pawning their kids off of you at this time, because it could be a situation where other family members don't want to watch other people's kids at this time, so everybody's kind of like pawning everybody else's kids off of each other. So it could be like very daunting for you, and you may not like that, because right now you're probably more about your freedom with this energy. Okay, let's see what's going on. So you're very analytical at this time with this energy, okay? And I feel like you could be very straightforward or honest, clarity. You're going to get a confidence boost at this time with this energy. So you're making certain strides in your life, and you're like a mover and a shaker in your life at this time. I do see a specific question. The answer is yes. But at the same time, I feel like you could be getting along with your enemies, or this could be like you not having to tolerate certain people at this time with this energy. And you know, you don't got to deal with your bullies and stuff like that. Your bullies may become your friends. Okay, it could be a situation where either you're going to the same college with certain people, or it's going to be a situation where you are where you two work with each other, and then you become friends that way, okay? Or you two have something in common at work, where you have like an enemy that you don't like at work, and then you two like bond over that. So something is happening now where you're bonding over certain things with this person, okay? I do see this person being tyrannical with this energy, and kind of pushes other people around. But I feel like when it comes to you, you have an understanding of this person, and you kind of know how to talk to this person, and you kind of like soothe the savage beast, okay? So I feel like you work better with this person, or this person prefers to work with you, because you know how to talk to them and you speak their language. So it could be like that kind of situation. The Six of Cups, certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up and revisiting the past with this energy, or this could be like reconnecting with people from your past this month with this energy. The Wheel of Fortune card, you could be receiving some unexpected messages from people from your past with this energy, so expect the unexpected during this time period as well. The Nine of Swords, this is dealing with depression, separation or loss that you could be going through, God forbid, with this energy here as well. Or you guys could be like somebody could be depressed around you, or this could be you going through it emotionally, so this may not be the easiest energy time for you. For others of you, I feel like you need to be careful with other people at this time, because you put yourself in situations that you don't need to put yourself in, okay? So be careful with the shady friends, or be careful with parties that you may go to, because it may not be in your best interest, okay? The Forbes, you don't got to go to every party that happens, alrighty? There's confrontation happening, so it could be a situation, wrong place, wrong time. And I feel like for some of you here, you need to be careful with this energy. Make sure you stay on the right side of the law, because Pluto is in retrograde in your 8th house at this time, dealing with jail, court, okay? So just be about bigger picture with this energy, especially those of you who are teenagers. For some of you here, this is you reconnecting with your inner child at this time with this energy, or reconnecting with friends from your past with this energy as well. I see reconciliation happening during this time period, so you can be receiving some unexpected messages this month. I feel like you can be very indecisive, or you have a lot of things up in the air at this time, or because the planets, a lot of things are not happening right now because you have to tie up some loose ends that are going on in your life. All right, so be patient with that. The Page of Swords, I do see backstabbers. So not everybody is your friend, okay? So know that, alrighty? And you don't got to go to every party, okay? So you might get into some troubles going to parties with friends. So be careful with that, especially those of you who are teenagers and in your late 20s. Okay, that's very, very specific. So just be careful with this energy, guilt by association, alrighty? So I feel like certain people could just put you in a bad spot, that you don't need to be in. So be careful when driving with this energy. I feel for some of you, you're super creative during this time period. So I see like crafting, creating jewelry, working with your hands during this time. You could be the jack of all trades with this energy here and having a little knowledge about a little bit of everything. The Empress card, I feel with this energy here, you do benefit through the women in your life this month as well with this energy. They could be taking care of you, or they could be just more in your life, but some of them could be a little bit of a busybody and kind of snippy and snappish. You could be dealing with like a Libra rising, kind of wanting to control your life or not liking how you're doing things at this time. It may feel like you're doing things a little bit ass backwards, or they could be very protective of you with this energy and kind of just like watching you a little bit too closely. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not ask or say is yes. I do feel like you could be traumatized by certain situations here as well, and you're not thinking logically with certain things. I feel like you could be just rushing and ending or trying to end a situation and not really thinking about the repercussions of that. So try to be about bigger picture here with this energy. For some of you, this could be a pregnancy happening this month as well, okay? I feel like for some of you, I do see babies around you at this time, or you could be taking care of other people's babies. This could be dealing like with nanny work with this energy here as well, and taking care of other people's children during this time period. The Page of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. I feel for some of you here, your appearance could be changing for the better, or you could be updating your face. You can be receiving a lot more attention than usual with this energy because of your looks with this energy as well. For others of you, this is a great time for models or even modeling during this time period as well. The Hierophant card deals with groups and organizations. Fate is definitely playing. I feel for some of you here that you're over certain people in your life at this time, and you just want to walk away from them, and you don't want nothing to do with them as well, okay? But it may be a little bit harder to get rid of them too with this energy. So I see that happening at this time. For some of you, you may not feel like being on speaking terms with certain people in your life with this energy here as well. During this time period, I do see you might be facing some challenges and obstacles in the month of June for you with this energy, okay? You need to be a bit more practical in what you're doing at this time. With this energy, expect things to be changing, expect the unexpected with the changes that are coming up with this energy. I do feel like you can be successful, but do everything in moderation at the same time. I do see your finances increasing as well. This could be going back to school for work with this energy, so there could be a lot of growth and happiness and progress with work. I feel like this can be a busy time for you. You can feel overwhelmed, or you can feel confined at home, and you could be delving into self-pity at this time. The Death card does bring about change. This is climbing the corporate ladder for you with this energy, so this is a beautiful time for change in regards to that. The Two of Cups, expect the unexpected when it comes to relationships. Somebody is definitely going to be reaching out to you this month with this energy. You may already know this person. This could be a love letter being sent to you during this time period as well, and somebody expressing themselves to you at this time and letting you know that they're interested in you. Okay, so this could be a serious love relationship. You are definitely more about your stability here. I do feel like you're reconnecting with someone from your past, or you could be reconnecting with people from your past. You're coming up with money making ideas during this time period as well. You're more about your stability. You're like very slow moving when it comes to certain things coming into your life, because like I said, some of you are moving into new chapters in your life at this time and kind of taking your time with it, but at the same time trying to put the brakes on certain things because certain things are moving a little bit fast. I do see that you do benefit through partnerships at this time. I do see a stable love relationship, so this is a good time for love with this energy. I feel like for some of you, you're reconnecting with somebody that has a hard time letting you go. So this could be an ex or this could be a crush, but I feel like this person's like really obsessed with you. The Seven of Wands, this is a process happening and certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life this month as well. For others of you, this could be a frustrating time for you because things are not moving as fast as you would like them to. And then for others of you, this is dealing with court. The Eight of Swords, I feel you can be going through it emotionally during this time period. So there's some bones that you need to let go of, and we know how you guys do not like to let go of those bones, okay? And it's not helping you think logically or be about bigger picture at this time in regards to certain situations. So for some of you, you're definitely reconnecting with somebody that you had a nasty falling out with, and this person is reaching out to you, not the other way around. And what's going to happen is that you're going to be quiet, you're going to kiki, but at the same time, you're still gnawing on that damn bone and you're still pissed off, okay? So when the appropriate time is right, when they start bringing up crap, you are going to bring up stuff of that happened to them that you're mad about and that you're still holding on to, okay? The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. I do see smooth changes coming up for you during this time period as well. Follow your bliss because that's where the money is. The Ten of Swords, starting over in certain areas of your life. The Wheel of Fortune card. The Sun card, I feel like as I connect with this energy, you should be proud of yourself, okay? I do see recognition, success, and fame. I do see you standing out with this energy. I do feel like all eyes will be on you with this energy this month as well. So it's a beautiful energy time for growth, recognition, success, emotional validation for all your hard work. I do see new love coming in during this time period as well. So it's a beautiful time for moving forward or stepping into your own. The Queen of Swords, you need to watch out for dominating people in your life as well. I do feel there is confrontation happening this month. This is a great time for property investments or just investments in general will do well during this time period as well. You are more quiet into yourself with this energy here, okay? And also you may be sticking close to home and sticking close to like family with this energy. And the Page of Wands, you were going to receive some very good news during this time period with this energy. For some of you, this is life transforming. This is pregnancy coming in at this time for some of you. For others of you, this is brand new beginnings coming in at this time. This is a rebirthing of something coming into your life. Does not necessarily have to be a pregnancy, but a rebirthing, okay? I love you, my gems. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.